And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Yu Darvish.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now here is Geraldo Perdomo. Fastball in for a strike, and that's how this game gets started. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Pitch is in the dirt, and 1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swings and misses, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now Pavin Smith. There's a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Josh Naylor stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through the sweeper. 2 outs, bases empty. That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 1-0. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Zach Gallen. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Swing and a foul out of play. Line drive and foul ball. In the air, center field. Thomas under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, and it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now Machado up here. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
First and second, one out. Fernando Tatis Jr. the next up for the Padres. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. One runs in. Here comes Machado around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 2-1.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Now that's smacked to right center. And there's a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Good job getting the foot down so he can catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Grounder might be two. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just missed. Cut on and lifted in the air. Thomas pulls that one down, and the inning is over. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Padres 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
And ball one. Suarez, a former All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Darvish delivers. And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning. Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said.
No ball. 2 strikes.
On the ground, Bogarts whips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Diamondbacks down quickly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Petco Park, bottom half of inning number 2. So digging in now for San Diego, Elias Diaz. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So here's the Padres DH, Jose Iglesias. Foul ball there. And that's outside, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. There's one.
Yeah, on the tag, he's out.
Luis Ariz stands in. That to right. And there's 2 away. Here's Machado. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Manny Machado.
That one to first, and that's a fair ball. Iglesias rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. First offering, and it just misses. A dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees. On the money, nice play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego. Thomas.
Alec Thomas.
Darvish back to work. That one clips the outside corner. 0-1. And
Ball.
misses inside.
1-1.
Check
Ball.
swing, and that's a ball. Right side. What a stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Now here is Jose Herrera. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 2.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
One down, base is empty. Outside low, 2-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
That
Ball.
just misses, and that is
1-2.
ball 1. Two outs. That one
Ball 2.
missed. In the air out to center. Long run, tracks it down. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Stepping in for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Up the middle. Perdomo on to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. The wind to the pitch. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Thomas sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. In the air, right side. McCarthy makes the catch, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the fourth, Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Ketel Marte.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And there's one down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Smith, the next to hit, takes ball one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Elias Diaz. There's a swing and a drive. He one-hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Next to hit, Jose Iglesias. Gurriel handles the chance. Jackson Merrill digs in now. 1 for 2. Lined into right. And that's down. A base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now Luis Arias. Perdomo. Here's Marte for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Machado in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing
that one ripped. It bangs off the Western Metal Building, and it's gone. A home run. And they add a couple more. It's 7-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Zach Gallen done for the day, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Anthony DeSclafani.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Tatis now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball.
Two really good
Two strikes.
back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter
Ball
off. He can
one.
go anywhere he wants.
Next offering misses down and away. That missed by a
2-2.
lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Manny Machado with the blast for the Padres. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. First pitch swinging.
Well, these Diamondbacks
0-1.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got him swinging.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Gurriel
1-0.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Now 1-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence
1 ball,
has to
1
be pretty
strike.
high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Bogarts handles the chance. Fires over to
He's
first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Now Jake McCarthy grounded out his first time up. Just missed.
Well, on the
1
mound,
ball,
very
no
efficient,
strike.
able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That clips the zone, and the count 1-2. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're down 7-1. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. And first offering is fouled off. DeSclafani, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Cronenworth, the batter
No
now,
ball,
as he swings and
1 strike.
misses for strike 1. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Up the middle. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Elias Diaz. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. To the right side, Naylor. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is the inning. Padres leave a pair. Back here at Petco Park. All set for the top of the sixth. And now the center fielder, Alec Thomas. Darvish back to work. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. And now it's going to be Jose Herrera. A little bit low. And it's 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Darvish ready to fire now. Fastball for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. So the lineup flips over. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Merrill makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Padres 7 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here in San Diego, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball Naylor. And he takes it himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 4.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Popped in the air. Left field. Gurriel handles the chance. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Manny Machado up to the plate. That one drilled left field. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 8-1.
First pitch swinging, and he squared up the slider. He was ready for it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Tatis in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And now the count is even. Activity in the bullpen. Kevin Ginkel up and throwing for manager Troy Lavello. Curtis warming up as well. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And the batter now, Gavin Sheets. That's to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 9-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
1-1 now. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, designated
Pavin Smith
Pavin
stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
The Diamondbacks with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one just missing inside, and the count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that.
Here comes the skipper.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 1, Yuki.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Padres 9 and the Diamondbacks 1. John Curtis gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
46.
Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Out to center. Thomas has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's Bogarts now. 1 for 3. Right side. McCarthy trying to get there. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
The catcher, number 17. Elias.
2 outs, base is empty.
Diaz.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Elias Diaz. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. And first offering is fouled off. Hit in the air out to center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Matsui measures 5 feet 8 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Japan. That's hard hit on the line. He makes the grab, 1 up, 1 down. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis makes the play. 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's in for a strike. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Outside low. 1 and 2 to count. And a breaking ball misses outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Diamondbacks down quickly. Bottom of the 8th. So here's the Padres DH, Jose Iglesias. Perdomo sends it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Swings here and blasts one left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Now a chance for Luis Arias. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they now lead by 9. So a man at first. And now it's Manny Machado. Line drive. Marte over to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But they push across 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left on. Through 8 full, it's the Padres 10 and the Diamondbacks 1. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Alek Thomas.
Alek Thomas.
Matsui back to work. Just missed. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Jose Herrera will hit next. Towards first, and that one handled. Arise steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Diamondbacks down to their final out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Just off the inside edge. They're down to their final strike.
2-2.
The D-backs down to their final strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just one run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long